What the mainstream media was afraid to tell you about the news this week, while the mainstream media obsessed about the Joker movie, here are the things that happened that really matter. Democratic Senator and presidential candidate Elizabeth Warren claims in the 1970s she was fired from her first teaching job for being visibly pregnant. But government records from the Riverside Board of Education meetings show the board unanimously voted to offer Warren a second-year teaching contract. Plus, in 2007, Warren told a different story. She said then that she left her teaching job because she needed graduate school to be qualified and she didn't want to take grad classes. But did the mainstream media report on the contradictions in Warren's story? Did the mainstream media point out that all three stories, all three narratives can't be true at one time? Which means Elizabeth Warren is lying about something. No. The mainstream media actually told everybody that we need to believe Warren because her claim is believable. Hillary Clinton says if she ran for president again, she would beat Donald Trump again. Again, as if Hillary Clinton beat Donald Trump the first time, which she did not. Donald Trump defeated Hillary Clinton in 2016, 304 to 227 in the Electoral College. But did the mainstream media report on Hillary Clinton's wildly inaccurate comments? Nope. The mainstream media just nodded their heads as if Hillary Clinton is the legitimate president. The Washington Examiner reported that the whistleblower had a professional working relationship with a 2020 Democrat presidential candidate. The Washington Examiner then reported that the Democratic presidential candidate is Joe Biden. This comes after the Inspector General of the intelligence community found that the whistleblower had bias towards one of President Trump's political opponents. But did the mainstream media report on this wild conflict of interest? No. The mainstream media barely touched this story and instead focused on an extemporaneous memo the whistleblower wrote about a phone call of the transcript we have already seen publicly. President Trump sanctioned more than 20 Chinese companies for human rights violations against Uyghur Muslims. Reportedly, 1 million Uyghur Muslims are imprisoned in concentration camps in China, forced to violate their religious beliefs, and the victims of organ harvesting by the Chinese government. But did the mainstream media report on the fact that President Trump is the one actually doing something to stand up and defend these Muslims? Nope. The mainstream media won't report on this story because it contradicts the Democrats' narrative that Trump is Islamophobic. A Planned Parenthood official admitted under oath in court that an arson attack on a Planned Parenthood abortion clinic that was reported as a hate crime waged by a pro-lifer based on David Daleiden's undercover videos was not actually a hate crime at all and had nothing to do with pro-lifers or the undercover videos. Actually, the attack was a domestic dispute involving a Planned Parenthood employee. But did the mainstream media correct their original stories and report the truth, especially after they falsely accused Republican conservative pro-lifers of being guilty of this attack? Nope. The mainstream media did not touch this story. The mainstream media does not care to report any of that to you, so we will.